Kamala Harris voters, I'm going to make you feel good and understand what's really going on. So pay attention, my fellow liberals and leftists. It is April 17, 2025. You definitely want to subscribe to this channel because it's not about news. Fuck the news. It's all about you being understanding the assessment of the news. In other words, what does that stuff mean? There's a Trump formula I've developed called PSP that stands for Playbook, Score, and Psychology. And I'm going to break that down to you. And then I'm also going to tell you some latest things that are good news and at the same time, why you shouldn't be worrying about stupid shit. And I'll tell you what stupid shit is as well. So hang in there and listen. I'm definitely going to earn your subscription if you haven't subscribed already. Here's the thing. We have a playbook, a score, and a psychology. And I always update it every day because it changes. The playbook that he changed around originally was battle in the lower courts. If he loses, go to the appeal courts, then go to the Supreme Court. Now, the addition he added on since last weekend is thumb his nose at the Supreme Court and scare everybody, making them think maybe he'll go after the other decisions that are down the line. But I think that's on hold for now, and I'll explain that in a minute. That's why I'm double smiling. Here's the other thing. The score. He's 3-47 in the last 13 weeks, y'all. So why are you freaking out? Oh, he's winning. He's the king. No. Stop listening to those naysayers, even the ones who try to show up in my comments telling that lie. Oh, he's the king. He controls everything. He's going to do everything. No, lie. Bullshit. Here's the real deal. The real deal is he's 3-47. Oh, but he's stepping all over the Supreme Court. No, he's not. That's what I'm getting ready to explain. Let's go over to the third thing, psychology. Remember I told you playbook, score, psychology. He's saying these things to either project power that he doesn't have or manipulate you to get you into thinking about this stuff, this surprising, shocking thing he does. Oh, he's going to commit martial law on the 20th. Let's create this shocking thing. The reason he wants to shock and awe is so that he can get you ignoring about the economy and everything else. And again, try to project power he doesn't have. Don't worry about stuff. That's what I'm here for. You're subscribing to this to get assessment, not news. Everybody else's news. It's assessment. What do I mean by assessment? Assessment means finding out what the heck is really going on. What does it really mean in what he's doing? So let's talk about the three main things that happened. He went in and crapped all over the decision of the Supreme Court says he's not bringing Garcia back. He's not bringing her back. Okay, so I got to thinking. I said, you know what? The majority of the Supreme Court cases, well, let's put it like this. Out of all the cases, only 1% make it to the Supreme Court, even the president. Out of 47 judgments, I'm talking only 4 of them have been at the Supreme Court level, and 3 of which have ruled in favor of us, not Donald Trump. Here's the other thing I want you to understand, very important to understand in this scenario, is that, yeah, he thumbed his nose at the Supreme Court, but if 99% of the other courts are lower courts, that means 700 federal judges. And guess what happened? Right after I said that on Tuesday, sure enough, a judge came out and said, you know what, we're going to do a 2-week discovery exploratory on why you're not bringing Garcia back. We're going to go after you. And now the news just broke that America, according to the senator who went down there on behalf of trying to get Garcia out, he found out from the vice president of El Salvador that America's paying to keep Garcia there. Our tax dollars are paying to keep Garcia there. Oh, there's going to be hell to paying this exploratory because she is doing, she's doing exploratory into the 4 departments that are out there, the State Department, Customs, Homeland Security, and Immigration. And exploratory means she has an intent of contempt. It's going to hold them in contempt. That means some people under Trump are going to go to jail. Now, for those of you who want Trump to go to jail, I understand, but get over that shit. We're going to concentrate on what matters. Taking his people down, which removes the idea that they'll ever do super bad shit, crazy shit again. They just need a spanking, and it's going to happen. The second contempt of court is from my main man, Judge Boasberg. Boasberg he's not played. This is the guy from the Alien Enemies Act. And he's coming at him. He's saying, listen, Either you prosecute the people who I want, either you do a prosecution of people in the DOJ, or I'm going to hire an independent prosecutor, and we're going to get you either way. And if they're found guilty, yes, any federal judge can put warrants of arrest on anybody. Now, they ain't going to do Trump, but they going after the people under Trump. Some heads going to roll in both these cases. It's probably going to be people we don't even know, sacrificial lambs. But it's going to happen. That's the good news. Here's the other thing I want you focused on. I want you to understand that the bigger picture here that I'm really happy about is that they are losing, but their attempt to undermine the court system has not been working. It hasn't. It hasn't. And if you believe that, let me tell you something. If you believe these judges ain't going to do nothing, you are lying through your motherfucking... Let me tell you, these guys are no joke. They are not playing. They are not playing, y'all. They coming. They own one. They own one. They are not playing. You know, what you're looking at when you see the Supreme Court do nothing is 6 out of the 9 basically do nothing because they're conservative. But they did rule against Trump 3 out of 4 times in this second term. But understand this, the people who are going to back it up are going to be people in the lower courts, and they're going to kick butt. So stop stressing out. I got a group coming that I'm doing, 2 groups. One is to make money, called Liberal Moneymakers, to make some money. The other group is called, I didn't call the name officially for it, but basically it's going to make you feel better. If this made you feel better, hopefully you subscribe to my channel, okay? And definitely if you're not on YouTube, get over to Darren Monroe Politics, subscribe there too, because I really get to talk like I want to on YouTube. But then there's a second big thing that I want you to get as well. This is really important. There's a thing called Liberal Moneymakers. See, despite whatever's happening, you should prosper and be able to make money legally and ethically and on point. I've been teaching people that for 20 years, how to do it. I used to work for Universal DreamWorks, a lot of big famous people. Look up DarrenMonroe.com. You can see my bio. You can reach out at the contacts. See my email, reach out if you want in on that. That's coming this weekend, but I want y'all to understand the bigger picture. It's going to be okay. One group is designed to make you feel great, feel confident, and get clarity so you don't ever freak out over Donald Trump again. That's something for everybody who's a liberal. The other one is designed for people who want to make more money because they know damn well that the Trump policies are hurting them or going to hurt them. Either way, reach out via DarrenMonroe.com and contact me, and I'll be following up with more information about that. It's going to be okay, y'all. We're winning.